Hello, I am Tanya Taylor, Mayor of Willoughby City Council. I would like to encourage community members to have their say about 4 potential rate rises, which are designed to help the council's financial sustainability. Your feedback will also help determine future funding priorities. Rates paid by landowners make up around 40% of the council's revenue. They pay for more than 70 local services, including road and stormwater upgrades, and caring for parks and sporting fields. But we now need your help to respond to 2 challenges. Firstly, with Willoughby's growing and changing population and increasing community expectations, the council is under more pressure to maintain and improve services. Secondly, the council is experiencing a deteriorating financial position, which makes it more difficult to deliver these services. While the council entered 2020 with record surpluses, since that time we've lost $20.6 million in revenue during the COVID-19 pandemic. And we've also been hit with record cost increases and wild weather which damaged local infrastructure. The council is now moving from record annual profits to losses, a situation which is not sustainable in the long term. In addition, over the past 2 years, inflation has risen by 12.1%, while at the same time our ratepayers have seen their average rates fall by 3.2%. The fall in rates was due to low New South Wales government rate peg levels and the cessation of council's infrastructure levy in 2022. Now this has created a significant funding gap for the council. Given the above challenges, we are now seeking community feedback on 4 rate rise options to apply from July the 1st, 2024. These options are known as reduced services, maintained services, increased services, and increased services and infrastructure. The reduced services option would involve council cutting costs by undertaking widespread service reductions. Our rate revenue would increase slightly in line with an assumed 3.5% New South Wales government rate peg, with average residential rates rising by $38 a year or less than $1 a week. Now under this option, the council will be able to deliver a balanced budget, but will have limited ability to withstand future financial, climate and growth shocks. The maintained services option would see the council maintaining services, accompanied by a 12% rate rise to catch up inflation losses over the last 2 years. Average residential rates would increase by $130 a year or $2.50 a week. Under this option, council may be able to accumulate modest funds for community projects and have a buffer for future shocks. Under the increased services option, rates would rise by 15%. Average residential rates would increase by $163 a year or around $3 a week. This option would provide an additional $2 million a year for public area maintenance. This funding will allow council to invest in additional cleaning, care and beautification projects in parks, active transport routes and town centres, making our much-loved outdoor areas more attractive to use and enjoy. The increased services and infrastructure option comes with a 20% rate rise, and average residential rates would rise by $218 a year or around $4 a week. This option would deliver both the $2 million a year for public area maintenance, along with an additional $2.5 million a year for new community infrastructure, which supports a healthy and connected population. This could include funding, for example, to upgrade sports grounds, pavilions, active transport paths, park and playground facilities, help us complete the Doherty Centre upgrade, or close the funding gap needed to build the proposed Gore Hill Indoor Sports Centre. The council recognises the potential rate rises come at a time when many community members are facing cost of living pressures. Council is doing everything possible to limit the impact of any rate rises by continuing our existing work to cut unnecessary costs and find alternate revenue sources. For instance, all the options which are seeking a special rate increase include a commitment that council will find $2 million worth of savings and new revenue as well in 2024-25 to reduce ratepayer impacts. The council is now seeking community feedback on these options before making any decision on a special rate increase. I encourage you to go to haveyoursay.willoughby.com.au to find out more and have your say between the 25th of September and the 5th of November 2023. I look forward to working with the community to help secure Willoughby's future.